Hello, I'm Tariq Al-Kabbani. I'm from Damascus, Syria. I'm a UBCO engineering student.
Hello, my name's Andre and I'm from Team ELEDIGM.
Hi, my name is Sydney Strosen. I'm from Langerworth, Manitoba, and I'm part of Team ELEDIGM.
My name is Mikhail Gnadiev and I'm a part of the ELEDIGM team.
My interest and passion in solving water equity problems actually comes from a very personal issue I had to struggle with for the past 10 years or so. The civil war in my country put a real strain on the water supply we have in the country. So this made water a very rare resource that sometimes would not be available for a couple of days at end. And this uncertainty made life very difficult, and we did not have water safety and had to deal with these and adjust to the situation. Going through all this made me know the importance of water equity and the importance of having water as a fundamental human right. And this isn't just essential for our life, it's very crucial to having a healthy lifestyle. Therefore, having this chance and this privilege to help in achieving this equity in ways of accessing water supply had me very thrilled and engaged in the AquaHacking challenge in hopes that I can have an effect and help achieve this water equity between all people.
Solving all problems has always been very interesting to me. And I know there are various problems regarding the environment, so I jumped at the opportunity to get involved with the AquaHacking challenge.
When I was younger, this was around 2011, I think. The lake I live near was supposed to flood into Winnipeg. So the government had built a bunch of diversions to try to divert it away from the city. And because of that, it all flooded a lot into the farmland and a lot of acres right around where I live. So I saw a lot of my neighbors heavily affected by that. And I think that personal experience really helped spark my interest in water issues, and especially in those overlooked communities, which is why I always try to look at my personal experiences when I get involved in projects like this, which is what we did this time, pulling from my personal experience using a cistern.
I was always passionate about making a change in different environmental issues. However, during one of our university courses, we were introduced to the AquaHacking challenge, which made me interested specifically in the emerging water issues around Canada.
We actually learned about the AquaHacking challenge through one of our university courses. It was a course that introduced us to solving environmental problems using engineering solutions in a very sustainable way. A member of our team, Sydney, she showed us one of her cisterns that was always in risk of contamination and explained the danger it poses on her everyday life. From that moment, we dedicated the whole course project to this rampant problem. We kept looking into this problem, and which made us very passionate and actually wanted to bring our solution to life. It was during that time that we decided that we're going to make this happen. So we applied to AquaHacking and we started on this beautiful journey.
Our solution is innovative because it focuses on solving a problem that's been missed by people in cities in a both a simple yet effective way. And because our design is simple, it allows us to innovate in the area of adding smart capabilities, which will provide better and extra benefits for the end user.
We ended up basing it around that I use a cistern. And I guess I kind of thought that I pretty much knew everything that was going on. But after doing all the data search, a lot of people I contacted were my neighbors. And I actually ended up learning a lot more about not only cisterns, but about what my neighbors and my own family goes through to get our water and to maintain it and keep it without contamination. And I really got to learn, especially in the reserve nearby, how people there handle their water with cisterns. And I really got to understand my relationship with water a lot better.
The enthusiasm from the teams and from AquaHacking to support us was very impressive. This showed us that there is increasing awareness to these water problems, and there is now the support to make these solutions a reality and something that we can actually achieve now.
One of the highlights that for me would definitely be working on the design and prototype, because I'm very passionate about that.
And then I've also been able to teach my teammates a lot that they didn't know when it comes to rural communities and water. So I guess, I just really got to learn a lot about my community. The future of water in Canada will be more opening up a conversation about water accessibility in rural communities. Recently, Indigenous communities, there's been a lot of talk about water contamination and availability there. but it's always usually the very worst case scenario of not having any pipes or any drinkable water, which of course is very important. But I think now that we're looking more into that, we're also going to be able to look into other situations where it's not quite worst case, but there is still a lot of people suffering, such as they don't have piping or there's equipment failure in the water treatment plants. And I think we're going to be looking a lot more to those cases that people don't really think about as much. Because I think that's the only way we're really going to achieve equality is if we make sure we get in all the nooks and crannies and not just the completely obvious thing.